Come on. Just getting everything set up, so just give me a second. To my eyeballs. Wait, what's up? What's up, Chad? Just a second. I'm just getting everything set up. So it takes me a second after I hit the streaming button. And I plan to be streaming before now, but I'm up to my eyeballs in trading. So hello. So.
So, I just want to buy and sell these.
Alright, let me see what they come to here. Being a little slow at the moment.
Oh, you're fine.
Computer. Okay. The only I can't take that one.
That's fine.
It's an online one. This one here, it's only $6 in credit. It's $4.50 cash. Do you want to keep it?
Yeah, I'll just keep it.
I would too for that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry, man.
No, you're cool. Have a good one.
Yep. Thank you. Thanks for bringing them in anyway.
Oh yeah, thank you, man.
Yep. Call of Duty Ghosts ain't worth that. I have so many, Chad. It's not worth anything. Oh, look what I got traded in. Complete in the box. I got so many trade-ins today. And it's all like mainly retro game stuff. Ugh. So I'm like going through everything at the moment. I got one of those. He had one of the Final Fantasies, but it's the online one. So like I can't take it because it's useless without the code that comes in the box. And then he had Call of Duty Ghosts, which I have a bazillion of. So it wasn't worth very much. But I got a Genesis in the box. I have all kinds of cool stuff got traded in today. Got a Sega. Got a box Sega Game Gear today. Kind of cool. Sega CD with a Model 1 Sega CD. Honestly, I don't even know. My employee took it earlier today. He took this like right before. Well, he had most of it all done right as I was coming in, so we're kind of switching. So he did the trade in. I get to put it all away. What's wrong with it, Bethesda? What are you talking about? I mean, part of it, Chad, like what I do is I usually look at like what the going rates are on stuff. You go by like going rates, see like what stuff's actually selling for, like on Amazon and eBay. Not what people are asking for, what games have actually sold for. I usually like do a search on what stuff has sold. Because you wanna see stuff actually selling. I mean, because anybody can ask for a crazy price on Amazon. That doesn't mean they'll get it. So you look for what's been selling, what the going rate is, like loose or complete, and then kind of make a percentage of what the going rate is for. Because obviously, I'm not going to pay what it's actually selling for. It's going to be at less than that, so I got to make some money on it. So I was asked to do a real podcast from now on, my own thing on Video Game Outsiders. So if you guys want to hear my podcast, it'll probably be coming up later in the week. Go to videogameoutsiders.com, download their app. It'll be a free mine will be a free podcast. So if you guys want to check out my podcast, I haven't decided what I'm going to talk about in the first podcast yet. I think I might just go over like some of my history, like some of how long I've been selling games and stuff like that. I haven't decided 100% yet what I'm gonna. Bigger disappointment, Sea of Thieves for me, but No Man's Sky was because why I'm more disappointed in Sea of Thieves is because it's Microsoft handling it and it's Rare. So I'm more disappointed that they kind of screwed it up than somebody I've never really heard of with No Man's Sky. Even though Sony kind of, promoted it as their thing, it was kind of like an unknown developer, for the most part. Sea of Thieves is okay. It's just both of them are kind of boring. Yeah, that's part of it, but she did say some kind of messed up stuff. So, I mean, what's funny is I don't have a problem if ABC wants to cancel that show. I don't really, what? I shouldn't talk about it because I talked about digital versus physical before. I don't know. I'll probably go over like why I quit GameStop and all that stuff back in the day and how I started this store. Is it too late to buy an X? It's never too late to buy one, but there's not a lot of games for it. How much are PS4 controllers? They are $59.99. What's up, Paul Smith? And used $43.99. I got a blue and a black one used though. Oh my god, I got so much crap. This whole box, it doesn't look like much, but it is packed with mainly like Game Boy games. There's a lot of rare Game Boy games in here. It's hard to see, but like it is just packed to the gills with Game Boy games. All this stuff came in from one person. It's gonna take me like a week to put all this stuff away and price and stuff. PS4, that's great. I'm glad PS4 is in the final phase. I am glad it's in the final phase. I like when systems come out every like about 5 or 6 years. You're enjoying Detroit Becoming Human? That's cool. It's not my thing, Shorty. It looks awesome though. I'll probably watch somebody stream it, but I'm not into those games where it's really more of an interactive movie than a game, in my opinion. I don't think it sucks. It's just not my thing. Actually, I know a lot of people that are liking it. LeBron won that game. He did. You know what? Actually, Billy, I don't think the Cavs really won that game so much as Boston lost it. Same with the Rockets and Warriors. God, the Rockets pissed that game away. Well, next gen says better graphics, like every game system ever before it, Chris. They're always better graphics. That's what every game system is. Developers aren't going to hold off. That's silly. They've sold almost 80 million PS4s. That's a pretty big chunk of customers. Developers aren't going to hold off. They're going to still make. They're going to make games for PS4 for years into the PS5 life cycle, and especially if the PS5 is backwards compatible. How much better? Graphics can always get better. Actually, PS4 and Xbox One are kind of underpowered. If you see a high-end PC, you'll know what I'm talking about. No, somebody just tried to trade in a Final Fantasy Online. I did take it from Mike. Am I getting the new $170 controller for the store? Are you talking about like that accessibility controller for the Xbox One? Is that what you're talking about? Which controller are you talking about? Graphics can always get better. You're going to try to go pro at golf. That's awesome. I'm not very good at golf. Wizardry 5 in that box. No, there was no Wizardry 5. Was it 11? I don't know. Let's see. It was no, it was not 11. It was a different game. It was one that had a code. Xbox controllers. You know what? I like the Xbox 360 controllers better than Xbox One controllers for some reason. I just like the way they feel. Mario Tennis is looking good. It does. Mario Tennis looks cool. I downloaded it, but I've never been on at the right time. Nintendo's weird when they do their betas. You have to like they schedule times and you have to do it at their time. So what should I talk about in my first podcast that I'm doing? Am I losing weight? I wish I was losing weight. No. I need to. Chad. I like food too much. Oh, let me show you guys what I'm doing this weekend. There is a it starts June 1st. I know. There's a convention at a place that's right by my house called Colossal Con. If you guys watch this weekend, I'll probably post some videos about it. But yeah, see ya. Bye, Solomon. You're gone anyway. But it's Colossal Con. It's an anime convention. And I normally don't do this type of thing, but I've been asked by some fellow streamers to show up. No, I wasn't at Cedar Point yesterday when they lost power. But I do have it in store today, so I'll show you guys something. I plan to, if I can get it out here, I plan to be at the convention for a little bit in this. This is the head of the Mario costume. I gotta straighten out his hat a little bit. But yeah, I'll be walking around for a little while at that convention in this thing. And I have the full suit. This thing, when I have it on my head, you can kind of see how tall it is. It's like 8 feet tall. So, it's a huge Mario. Just look it up on, I mean, it is an indoor water park too, so you have a lot of you got a lot of people dressed up as anime characters in like bikinis and stuff like that, so. It is hot in that thing. I am doing my own podcast now. I will be, Tattoo. I haven't done it yet, so I'm deciding what I'm going to do for my first one. But it is going to be on the Video Game Outsiders. It's going to be with them, so like it's going to be on their app. It does get hot in there, Billy. That's why I'm only going to do it for like a half an hour. I will lose some weight wearing that thing. So yeah, that is a giant Mario. I guess there's somebody too that goes like every year, and he's got a Yoshi costume. So I was like joking with Derek that I should like jump on his back. I'd probably kill him. What's up, little French lady? How are you today? Yep, it is pretty cool, Mario. It's got a whole suit. It is warm in that sucker. So Derek, I'm thinking on Thursday I'm gonna after work I'm gonna go there and walk around a little bit as Mario. Might do it a little bit on Friday too, but Derek's gonna kind of be my handler. I kind of need a handle because if you see it, I can only really see out of the mouth there, which is like put a little hole like that. So I really have tunnel vision. Excuse me. C&C Games. Okay. Okay. Let me check at the moment here. I don't know. Is it a 500 gig or 1 terabyte? Do you know? Okay. Get up here. Sorry, computer's being a little slow. Here it goes. At the moment, the 500 gig trades in for 145. Pros are going for 400 at the moment. I will tell you, I just sold my last Pro today. I will have some more. I'm hoping tomorrow, but it might not be till the next day. I have them coming, but I'm out at the moment. Okay? Yep, no problem. Thanks, bye. What's up, Mr. K? Chris? Nobody's talking all of a sudden. Everybody got real quiet. What do you guys want to talk about? So I'm going to throw it out. What I'm thinking about for my first podcast, just kind of going over my history. I know I do that with you guys on here. Little French lady, it's Bluehole who did, which is ironic because they do PUBG. But what's funny is PUBG is a mod of H1Z1. So H1Z1 was first, and that's actually what I'm playing here on PS4. Chris, I've never like really met her. I've seen her at a convention. I think I saw her at E3, and I got my picture with her one time, but I've never like really talked to her or anything. She's pretty hot though. She's always at that convention though, Colossal Con. But the whole thing about them, they have no shot at winning that for copyright infringement. They have literally no shot, because if they did win that would mean any game company could sue any other game company for any mode that they ever came out. You could go back to when games started. So like whoever made the first like side-scrolling game, they could sue Nintendo for Mario, for copyright infringement on Mario. It's never going to go through. It's a game mode. It's not the game. They didn't copy the game. They copied a mode. It's totally different. I don't think anything will ever come. And if I was Epic, I would countersue them for court costs and legal fees. And and I bet you they'll win on that. No, but back to my podcast. So I'm thinking for the first podcast, I know most of you guys who have been here have heard me talk about like, where I worked when I started. I think I'm just gonna do my story of when I started, when I went to college and I got a job at my first game store, and I'm gonna go through all the steps I've done throughout my career. Then I might talk about some other stuff, but I think week to week I'll probably talk about like how games are selling and stuff like that. Epic Games will win that. It's no doubt, Little French Lady. But like, I'll talk about like what affects the store, how the store is doing, all kinds of stuff like that in the podcast. But I think I'm gonna have like maybe every other week a podcast, or every couple weeks, something like that. But you guys should check it out. And actually tonight, check out videogameoutsiders.com. Tonight, 9:00, they do their live podcast. I'm on that one I was on last week, so I won't be on this week, but I'm on a lot of the podcasts, so. Yeah, that never happened, Christy. Actually, there was one time at E3, not anything like that happened, but booth babes in general. There was one time, and I remember it was Metal Gear. It was one of the Metal Gear games, and they had they had guys and girls, but they had all these, like good-looking people, guys or girls, dressed up as like soldiers, or and they were showing off the game, and they were only supposed to like basically tell you the basics of how to like what the buttons do and stuff like that, and they're just supposed to walk around the booth and look cool. I started playing Metal Gear, and this girl comes over, and she like I just started. I pick up the controller, and I'm just sitting there trying to like, figure out the buttons and stuff. And nobody said it. And she's like, "Oh, here, let me show you how to play it." She grabs the controller out of my hand, and she starts playing it. And I'm like, "Okay, I get it now. Can I play?" She's like, "Oh, well, let me just show you." She just kept doing it. She wouldn't give me the damn controller. And I'm like, not to be rude, I don't think she was used to, like, I think she's used to everybody kissing her butt because she was pretty good looking. But I go, I kind of want to play it myself. I don't want to watch you play it. And she got mad and walked away. I'm like, I don't really care because I'm married. I was married at the time, and I was like, I don't care that I pissed you off, but I want to play the game, not watch you play the game. But I don't think she was used to any guy like really telling her what to do. Yeah, she like grabbed the control. Here, let me show you how it's done. I'm like, I think I could figure it out. I like insulted her by not wanting to watch her play. It is pretty, it's funny though at those conventions, like how much, like especially guys that aren't around women, how they like go out of their way to get pictures with those girls and stuff like that. I could care less about that. I mean, I got my picture with a few, but I'm not that guy. Like the only ones I went up and got a picture with, I remember I'm a big Stargate fan, and they had a giant Stargate one year, and they had a couple booth babes out there because they had a Stargate game, and I wanted to get my picture with the Stargate more than the women that were there, so I did that. I think I got my picture with a couple of Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders one time. So, but I really don't care about that type of stuff. But it's funny watching the guys, you can tell that don't have girlfriends, that are just like trying hard, that have absolutely zero shot with any of those girls. Yep, they are horny nerds. You're right, Chris. Thirsty. The new word's thirsty, Chris. You gotta say thirsty. I'm sure there'll be a lot of that at this convention this weekend, but nobody's gonna know. I mean, other than you guys and some people, I mean, nobody's gonna know who I am in that thing, so. Except Derek. Derek will be there walking me around. The thirst is real. It is real. I actually won this H1Z1 this game. This game is actually pretty badass, except for I actually like it better than PUBG. It's actually better for console. It's like when you grab stuff, it automatically equips it and stuff. The only thing they need to do is they need to tone down the that guy was dumb. He tried to run me over. They need to tone down the cars are a little bit overpowered. What will I do if a kid punched me in the nuts? Actually, Mr. K, it probably won't hurt that much because I have a giant. Even though I am low over, it has like kind of like this big fat suit that you wear over top of it, and it gives you like the giant belly and everything for Mario. And it's got a ton of padding like everywhere, so like even if somebody punched me, I probably wouldn't feel it all that much, even down there, because it's got like foam that's like probably like that thick. They would have to punch really hard. It's got super thick foam. Have Derek dress as Toad. Maybe, we'll see. The only thing they need to do, you know what they should do is they should just add some more weapons that could take a car out, like maybe a rocket launcher or something. Because what happens is too many people, they'll get in the, if you find a vehicle like a police car or something like that that's actually working, you'll see like people just drive around, they stay in the cars as long as they can because it's hard to shoot the cars and blow the cars up. Or maybe just give the cars a little bit less health to the cars. The cars have their own health. You can get shot in the car and you can get sniped, but you're going to Comic-Con in Niagara Falls this weekend. No weapons. I'm not taking a plunger or a hammer. That's kind of a cool idea. I should have a hammer. You know what I should get? I should take like a little, like a red or a blue shell, like, or a red or a green shell, or even a blue shell or whatever, like a stuffed one, and throw it at people just to piss them off. Like, that'd be funny. Nope, it won't allow you to post your live stream YouTube. And don't come in my stream and try to hijack my people, Handy. No offense, but it's kind of a dick thing to do to other streamers. People don't like that. An inflatable hammer, yeah, like one of those. Yeah. The only thing is, like, it's like, if you think though, it's hard for me to get my hands up because the head's like this. So like I could get my hand up like out this way, but I really can't. What's up for you 2NV? Yeah, but it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun. I'll give you. You know what? I'll give you guys a little bit close up more. Okay, so this is. You can kind of see it. That's right here. My hands are. That's what you see out of. So you only have a tiny little. You really have tunnel vision when you're. Yeah, it's closing time. So you really have tunnel vision in this thing. So that's why I kind of almost need a handler like Derek. Derek will be walking me around. So yep, closing time. I'm gonna your H1Z1 will not allow you to fire gun. That's bizarre. I would delete it and re-download it or something. I don't have that problem. I have no idea. I actually won this game, so I've won a couple now. But I was streaming this one, which was cool. I think I finally got my streaming to where it's not the greatest quality, but it's at least passable. My internet at my house sucks. And there's not much I can do about it. I only have one provider. I would delete it and reinstall it. YouTube. I don't know what else to tell you. That's weird. And you've done that? Oh, God, I have no idea then. I know they have that thing where you can report. I'm sorry, man. I wish I could help you. That sucks. That really sucks. I'm enjoying the game, though. I like it a lot. They just need to do something about the cars, because as you can see, even in this one, I drive around quite a bit because the cars are a little bit OP, a little overpowered. It's better to be in a car driving around than to just be walking around. Yeah, I got the whole thing. I'm gonna be at Colossal Con in this thing this weekend. So, yep. You know what's dumb though is when I wear this, I swear to God, like 9 out of 10 people come up and they always ask me, "Where's Luigi?" Like almost everybody, they're like so tempted to do that. They're always like, "Where's Luigi?" Or Yoshi. Where's Yoshi? It's kind of funny. I'll be right back. I gotta lock up. I'm gonna keep streaming though while I close out. Yeah, I'm sorry for you, man. I have no idea. I gotta show you guys this one move. Hold up. This was awesome. Watch this coming up. This guy thought he was awesome. This is funny. No, it's not that heavy, little French lady. It's not that heavy. Watch this right here. This is sweet. I had to jump out because that car was about to blow up. And there's a guy. There's a guy right here. He jumped out. I saw him coming. I switched my shotgun. Boom! I don't think so. That was one of my best kills. That was awesome. That guy thought he was badass, coming, running at me and jumping, charging. Yeah, I'm sorry for you. I have no idea. Like, but yeah. There's 3 people left in this game. Yeah, I wish I could help you for you. I don't know. That sucks. So, Mr. Outlaw. So, you guys check out Video Game Outsiders tonight at 9 Eastern time. I'll be in the chat room at least, but I'm going to be doing that podcast going forward. So I'm going to be doing a lot more podcasts for them. So I got to close out now. I won this game. There's only like one guy left, 2 guys left in that game. I'm going to still answer questions while I close out. So if you guys want to ask me anything, go ahead. Yep. I'll probably stream tonight a little bit. I might play some H1Z1 or something else from my house. But tomorrow I'll be streaming in the store again. But tomorrow probably an earlier stream. It'll probably be around like 2 o'clock, like 2 to 3. Nobody's talking in here. You guys got to ask me something if you want me to respond. I'm just going to be doing my closeout here, so if you got any questions about a game store or running a game store or games coming out, let me know. Just closing out. Jeez. I'll tell you one way game stores have changed since I've opened this place is nobody carries cash anymore. We did a little over 1,000 in sales today, and my cash deposit is $12. That's because everybody used a credit card today. Almost everybody used a credit card. That's nuts. Like, nobody deals with cash anymore. Any news? You mean on that Atari box? I wouldn't hold my breath on that. The Street Fighter collection or like the Sega Genesis one. I'm not gonna get them. I mean, I have all these games already. I don't really need them on my PS4. It's kind of weird to me too that this came out on PS4 and Xbox One and not the Switch. It's kind of bizarre to me. Yeah, the power went out yesterday at Cedar Point. It was kind of weird. That happened last year one time too. I heard it was only parts of the park though, because I guess it didn't go out at the Cedar Point Shores, which is like the water park area. I put Handy in a timeout. Handy, that's not cool, man. I told you that's a dick move. Like, nobody likes that. I mean, people hate that when you go into other people's streams and try to... and honestly, it doesn't bother me all that much, but I just know that's like kind of like the etiquette I know he can't hear me now because I put him in a timeout. Rock Hero it would have made more sense on Switch. Heard someone hit a power pole. Well, what happened last year was weird. I was actually there last year. Well, I was leaving when it happened. There was a water spout that went across the causeway, and it took out a lot of the power lines. So they lost power that one day because of that last year. I don't think I have a release date on that. Mega Man 11 has a release date. You know what? I played 9 and 10. I don't know if I'll get 11. I don't know. I'm kind of Mega Man'd out. You know what I am looking forward to though? I don't know if you caught my stream. Mr. Outlaw, you'll never get stuck upside down though on a roller coaster. I guess never say never, but the roller coasters can't stop in they're free moving in the turns like that. They have designated spots on the roller coasters where they would stop, and like really on the start hill, and then there's usually like a midpoint where it would stop, and they have it set so they never like bump into each other. So you might, if you ever got stuck, it would be on a hill, or be somewhere out on a secondary hill or the middle of the roller coaster. You won't get stuck upside down. I did get stuck one time on one going up, and I was at the top of the hill, and that sucked because I was stuck up there for like an hour, and it was hot as hell. The roller coaster just broke down. But there was somebody that got stuck on Millennium yesterday when the power went out. Yeah, it's Bloodstain. I'm waiting for the new Bloodstain to come out. This is like the NES version. But somebody got stuck on the Millennium yesterday, and they actually like messaged their family and like changed their will and everything. It was like reported on. They really truly thought they were gonna die. They were like freaking out because they were stuck on the hill going up. People are, if you're that scared, could you imagine you're already scared to be on it though, and then it gets stuck? I mean, some people just freak out. Yeah, Rokiro, I streamed this the other night. For you, we have. I don't have any at the moment. Sometimes I do. You would say your last prayers, dude. It's not that big of a deal. It's like you're actually like completely safe if you're stuck on there. It just sucks because you're stuck. I would be pissed though if it was a while. If I was on one of the hills going up, and they didn't let me out. I was getting mad. The one time I was stuck on the one, and I was at the top of the hill, and I was getting pissed. And they sent people up to talk to you, like just keep everybody calm. And they would say, "Oh, we're trying to get it fixed as soon as as soon as we can." And after about like 45 minutes, I was getting pissed off, and I was like, "Why don't you just let us out? Let us walk down the stairs." Oh, we can't do that for security reasons, for liability reasons and stuff like that. I was getting pissed that I was stuck that long. But it was so hot too, so I was like getting burnt on like one side of my head. No, there's nothing. It's like you basically agree to accept the risk. It's on like your tickets or your pass or whatever you pay. So they're very safe though. Honestly, you got a better chance of getting in an accident in a car than Silent Hill. I'm sure I do. I'm not going to look right now though, Urban. I'm sorry. I'm trying to close up. But yeah, you guys should get this game though. This game's badass. It's called Bloodstained: Curse of the Moon. Um, it's $9.99. If you like Castlevania, it's actually made by the guys, one of the main guys that made Castlevania. So if you like Castlevania, you'll love this game. If you like Castlevania and you like old school games, get this game. $10, you can't go wrong. It's got like 8 stages. I mean, you can beat it in like a couple hours, but you actually open up like your second playthrough. You can go different ways. You can actually there's different ways to beat each level. So if you love NES Castlevania, man, $10. Get this game. It's on everything. It's on PS4. It's on Switch. It's on Steam. It's on Xbox One. I got the Switch version, but it's the same on everything because it's an old 8-bit style game. Just got to wait for my computer to back up. So Mario. Mario's just keeping an eye on me. Definitely pick it up. Pick it up. It's worth every penny. Yeah, what's up? I sold it, Dave. Yeah, Little French. I don't trust the carnival rides. Actually, I know a guy that actually one of my daughter's friends father is actually he's one of the people that tests the rides at Cedar Point, and he does do other inspections. He does inspect like the carnival rides and stuff every now and then. He told me they're pretty safe, but I still don't trust them. Dave, I told you it's gone. I sold it. So I still don't trust it. And he's one of the people that walk the roller coasters every morning. He like, especially the wooden ones, he'll check every beam and stuff. It's there, Dave. I'm just screwing with you. Mr. Tizike, I'm glad they won, but I don't think they have any shot of beating the Warriors. I was so praying the Rockets won. I can't believe the Rockets blew that. Living the dream. That's right. Blang blah. Actually, I have 2 blang blah. I got another store in Fremont, Ohio. So check it out. Heard of the Messenger? Nah. What's up, Joker's Wild? Alright, my backup's done. Business is pretty good today, but I'm closed now. I'm closing out, doing my paperwork, and getting out of here. I got bombarded with trades today, so unfortunately I couldn't even get get through all of them, so I'm gonna have to deal with most of them tomorrow. Stuff like that. This is probably one of the cooler things I got traded in today. Box Lethal Enforcers for Sega CD. It's actually, like, on the inside it's like mint. The box has a little bit of like wear, but everything on the inside is like mint condition. That's pretty awesome. Got a bunch of good games. Mr. Outlaw, it's best out of 7, but I'm gonna say the Warriors will probably beat the Cavs in about 5. The Cavs just aren't that great this year. Yeah, Mini NES is supposed to be June 29th. You had that game? Yeah, Lethal Enforcers is badass. I don't have that Sea of Thieves drive at the moment. Sorry, Jason. I don't have any of those. I'm out of the controllers, too. The Sea of Thieves controllers were pretty badass. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a generic Eastwood on the box. It's not him, but, you know, that's what they were going for back then. This game comes equipped with the Justifier, your Lethal Enforcers video game revolver. Warriors in 6, I'd probably... You know, I hate the Warriors. I didn't want to watch the Warriors again. 4th year in a row, blang blah, 4th year in a row. They beat us twice and we beat them once. I just hate the Warriors. Man, I was praying for the Rockets to win that game and they blew it. The Rockets had that game. And then they missed 27 threes in a row. They set an NBA record for missing threes. They just lost the game. You know what sucks though is I think the Cavs. The funny thing is the year the Cavs beat them, that like they were up on us 3-1 and we still came back and won. And then they added Kevin Durant. That's just like unfair. They were already a fantastic. They were already like the best team, and then they added Kevin Durant. It's like it's so stupid. Like. You're probably going to beat LeBron, no doubt, but you have 4 All-Stars. It's like, it's the NBA is kind of stupid that they have that super team like that. I mean, LeBron, there's LeBron, and, you know, we had Kyrie, but Kyrie, I actually think the Celtics will be better without Kyrie. Kyrie kind of, like, dominates the ball. He's kind of a ball hog. But Kevin Love is he's an all-star, but he's not an all-pro. Super teams are ruined in the NBA. And you know what's funny is the Cavs kind of had one. I mean, we had LeBron, and we had Kyrie, and we had Kevin Love. But see, I don't put Kevin Love in the same category as Kyrie and LeBron. But now the Cavs get there, it's really just LeBron. Kevin Love really didn't do crap throughout the playoffs. He's a nice player, but he's no, like... It's not like when Jordan had Pippen, you know? So... Nobody could hit threes yesterday. They missed 27, Mr. Outlaw. It's crazy. 27 in a row. They had that game. They had it. I was praying. Like, the Cavs, I actually think it would have been a good series between the Cavs and the Rockets. I still think the Rockets probably would have won, but I think it would have been a lot closer. Now I think the Cavs are just going to get wrecked by the Warriors, and it sucks. I am a Cavs fan. I just hate the Warriors, man. I hate them with a passion. They're so damn cocky. You know what's funny? As I don't mind Klay Thompson that much. I like Klay Thompson. I hate Draymond Green. I hate Stephen Curry. I really don't have a problem with Kevin Durant either. I just hate Draymond and Curry. Curry's so effing cocky. If LeBron acted half the way Curry did, people would like rip him a new one. Like if he was as cocky as Curry. Now LeBron is cocky sometimes, but he's not. I mean Curry was his little shimmies and shakes and stuff. It's so. In my book, like the only thing worse than a poor loser is a poor winner, and I think Stephen Curry is a poor winner. Like. He's kind of an asshole. Yeah, I don't like bad sportsmanship. I think the Warriors have bad sportsmanship. I couldn't afford to give everyone a free game, but that won't happen, and I'm not going to make that call, Mr. Outlaw. You know what? If the Cavs win, I'll give everybody a free game yesterday. Just like my shirt says sometimes, free game yesterday. So. All right, I do got to go home, do some adulting. I'll probably stream later tonight, maybe some H1Z1 or something else. But I will see you guys later. And, check out Video Game Outsiders. I'm going to be doing a podcast there pretty regularly from now on. VideoGameOutsiders.com tonight at 9 o'clock. They do their podcast. I'll be in the chat room tonight at 9. If you guys want to, they talk about games and stuff. So go to VideoGameOutsiders.com tonight, 9 o'clock. Download their app because that's where my podcast is going to be in the future. So I'm going to have my own podcast. So check it out. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.